Well, Kevin Hyatt is coming up on his first year in business with Hyatt Agency LLC.com. How are you?
I'm doing great, and I'm glad you had me on. I'm pretty excited for it.
Excellent. And Kevin has an independent insurance agency here in the CSRA. First of all, Kevin, why did you choose Augusta to get started in the insurance world?
Well, I think it's not even just choosing Augusta. I chose the CSRA, because a lot of people forget about over the river, but we try not to. We do both states, and just a great area. I'm born and raised here. I think the local agency matters, and it's something that the market here is great. People are nice. I've lived in Mississippi. I've lived in Athens, and Augusta people are the best. So that's the main reason.
That's outstanding. Now, you could have partnered with what I would call a legacy insurance company. Why did you decide to go independent?
Well, I consider myself a risk taker, so I like to be I like to go off on the edge and win when being the underdog. I guess that's kind of my story in life, and I really like it. I like to explore other options. We don't have just one company; we have 26, so we just have more options. And even though we might not have the bigger name companies of the State Farms or anything like that, we have Progressive, we have Travelers, Nationwide. So we still have a big name company, but have that little guy feel with the agency being here.
And Kevin is also a member of Augusta Business Daily, and he'll be part of our expo coming up October 19th. We'll talk about that in a moment. But you reminded me when we were talking about being independent that at our last expo, one of the local realtors came up to you and tell us how much you saved her per month versus what she had been paying.
Yeah, it's really a funny story. Shauna Woodward, she's a great customer. She's actually closing on a new house today.
Oh yeah,
which is cool.
Remax, that's
yeah.
right. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I went up to her just like I do with everybody, go up to their table and talk to her for a minute. She was a little on the fence she's been with her company for 20 years. Just didn't really know if she could trust another company. We sat her down, went through a quote with her, and we saved her about $1,800 a year.
Wow.
On the car insurance alone, and then also on the house. But she was pretty happy, and that just shows you that getting a quote can help you out a lot.
And the way to get a quote is call the phone number on the bottom of the screen. By the way, it's not a 1-800 number, and you'll actually get him. You'll get Kevin on the phone.
Yeah, it's a direct line.
Yeah.
So we don't like the 1-800s. Goes right to us, and we pick up the first time you call.
Yeah, and the website is Hyatt Insurance LLC. Hyatt Agency LLC.com.
The Hyatt Agency LLC.com. We have a form on it that you can fill out. So if you're busy, you don't want to take a phone call or call us, just fill out a form. We'd love to just email it to you and see what we can do.
I love it. The Hyatt Agency LLC.com. You mentioned, of course, being born here in the CSRA and opening your first insurance office here in the Augusta area. How do you try to thank Augusta or to give back to Augusta in the community?
So we try to do a lot of different things. One of our main things is helping support Augusta Business Daily. I mean, ironically, we're here, but we also try to send referrals. My big thing in life is the easiest way to get what you want is to help somebody else get what they want. And that's, that's give to get, right? And you help others. We try to help local business owners. That's why we do a lot of business insurance because we go and we volunteer our time, and then people say, give me a quote, and the rest is history, right?
Yeah, and about the only person that runs faster at SRP Park is the mascot and the athletes. You had a partnership this year with the Green Jackets.
Yes, sir. Yep, we were there. Like the billboard says, catch our quote on Thirsty Thursdays. We're in the Costco parking lot. Give us a honk. And, but yeah, we love to do that partnership. We're probably going to do it next year as well. Augusta Green Jackets, we really appreciate all that they did for us, and we tried to give them value. Maybe some other sponsors didn't do some of the things that we did, and I think that they took notice of that, and it was a really great experience.
Oh, that's fantastic. And the other thing I think is real interesting is you're very heavily involved in the local chambers of commerce. what do you feel you get out of that and maybe learn from being part of the chamber that maybe could help other business leaders?
Well, I think the chambers are just a great avenue to get out in front of people and just to meet people. I mean, it's not even a business overnight thing. You don't look at it like, if I meet somebody today at the chamber event, are they going to let me do a quote? It's not really about that. It's about, I build up that relationship with that person. I get that person to trust me, like me, and want to do business with me. And I think that's what the chambers are all about, is spurring business. And that's why I try to be everywhere, try to be present everywhere. If there's an event, I'm there, right? Because it's something that it just helps you later down the road of having a face card. And just doing stuff like this. The chamber, after we get done, I'll probably walk over there and just say hello to them, and building a relationship with the chamber is just as important as going to the events. And that's because then you find out little things that, might not be on the website that day. Well, hey, by the way, we're doing this tomorrow if you want to show up, and that's something that's the value of reaching out to your communities and, going to the state of community, like the Columbia County
Chamber.
Yeah, their chamber event. It was great, and met so many. I met 200 people, roughly, give or take. That's 200 people that could be potential clients and then also be potential advocates for you. And that's how I look at everything. It's not an overnight thing. It's a culmination of things. And you need to join the chamber. I wish that they would maybe do a little bit, more incentives to get out in the community themselves to get other businesses in. Because the more business involvement, the better for everybody.
Heck,
and
they got a good ambassador in him. I'll tell you.
I'd love to do it. I've talked to him about doing it, and this is my first year in business, so been focusing a little bit on the Hyatt Agency,
as you should.
but next year we definitely would like to do some of that stuff too.
And we're continuing our chat with Kevin Hyatt, and he is in charge of the Hyatt Agency, and online it's the Hyatt Agency LLC.com. Another organization that you are involved with is the YPA, and you seem to be in the right age demographic for that. Is that right?
Yeah, 100%. YPA has done a lot for me, not even just as a business owner, but as a person. I think it's just a great experience. They really try. They make the event special for people. It's not something that is boring. It's very high energy. It's, hey, how's it going? You're a first time visitor. It's nice to meet you. It's a very good atmosphere. It's a private organization. It's not government funded or anything like that. So there is a lot more leeway and a lot more freedom with what we can do. And I've been a member since I think 2021 is when I initially joined, and it's been a great ride, and I really want to get more involved with them as well. It's just first year in business has been focusing on the agency a little bit more, but I do love YPA. I will endorse them for so long, and I've had a lot of people join just on our referrals and stuff. So it's a great organization. I'm seeing it grow too, and it's pretty cool.
That's outstanding. I remember when I was his age, 27 years old. I lived in Macon, Georgia. I sold shoes during the week and carried a video camera on the weekends. So congratulations, first of all, for owning your own business and for getting so involved in the community. And I'm so excited that Kevin is going to be one of our sponsors at the ABD Expo coming up on October the 19th. And we're having something a little different this year. We're having breakout sessions in those sky boxes overlooking the baseball field. And what you're going to try to help local business leaders is sales and marketing. First of all, why do you feel that's so important to a business? And do people put enough energy and time into sales and marketing?
Absolutely not. They don't. It's the most important thing you can do is you have to sell yourself first. People buy from people they like and trust and respect. Warren Buffett, his thing is if I don't like him, I don't trust him, I don't respect him, I don't invest in him. So that's something that it really hit home with me as well. That's important. Do you like the person? Do you trust them? And do you respect them? If one of those boxes doesn't check, they're not doing their job. And that's something I think people need the real truth. And that's what I want to do at the expo is give people, at least in my experience, the truth of sales and marketing. It's not about how good you can smile for how long. It's not about that. It's about how you can connect with people. How can people refer you, right? Be referable. B&I is something I've also worked in a lot, and been going to their stuff, and a lot of what they talk about is be referable. And I think that's important. You need to be referable, and that's the trust, like, and respect. And I think that's my biggest message in sales is be trustable, be likable, build credibility, and do the right thing for people. And
yeah. And now, what are some specific ways? I know that you're involved with Augusta Business Daily, and I thank you so much for it. It means the world to me that you trust us. But you also do I guess a leads program, and depending on your industry, you may be able to buy leads to help you on the prospecting. How does that work?
Yeah, 100%. And it's all about research too. A lot of people go into things blindly. That's not what we do at the Hyatt Agency. We want to research. We want to make sure you get bang for your buck. That's what we try. And that's a big thing with marketing, get bang for your buck. And with leads, there's different categories of insurance leads. There's the really cheap ones. Those are going to be people that might not be long-lasting customers.
Yeah.
And then you have the expensive leads, which are more of like people like homeowners and people with 3 or 4 cars. So people that have been with their company for 10 years. So it's all about research. And that's the main thing with insurance. It is unique because the leads are very prevalent in insurance. So I'm not very familiar with real estate or mortgage lenders, but I know that they have stuff like that too, like Zillow.com.
Yeah.
But my main thing, because I don't know exactly their specifics with it, but my experience is research into what you're buying. If don't just say, I look at a website and it says $300 for my first month, sign up today. Don't do that. Read about it. Ask. What I did is I called local agents around the CSRA, around Georgia, around South Carolina, and because don't limit yourself. I want as many opinions as I can get. And I would ask them, what leads are worth it? Which ones do you have the best experience with? And that's something to me is very wise, is to don't rely on your own, judgment. Don't just be the I is me and the me is I, right? That's, make it a team effort. Use people's resources. People will want to help you if you just reach out.
Fair enough.
And that is so big in business is don't do it by yourself. Don't do it by yourself. And with leads, it's a combination of things, but the main thing is, just do your research and know what you're buying, and then also work with the lead company. A lot of insurance agents just in the industry, they'll buy leads and never talk to the company that they're buying it from. I call them once a week. I call them once a week, and they probably get tired of listening to me, but ultimately you get better product with as more involved you are.
I love it. And Kevin Hyatt again runs Hyatt Agency LLC, and the website is the HyattAgencyLLC.com. The telephone number is up on the screen where you can get a quote. And I want to make sure people understand what they're getting a quote for. What are the different kinds of insurance lines that you offer?
So we do a bunch of stuff. We're trying to get involved in life insurance later down the road. Right now we do mainly home and auto insurance. So that's kind of our bread and butter. We do a lot of business insurance as well. So workers' comp, general liability, Augusta Business Daily. We need you to give us a quote. we need your support. We try to support local business. Please help support us too. You can get a quote by calling this number or going to our website, filling out the form.
Yeah.
We are very excited to help you. We respond immediately, and we really do a little bit of everything. But the home and auto and business insurance is our main thing. So.
Before we scoot, when they do business with the Hyatt Agency LLC and the HyattAgencyLLC.com, what kind of level of service do you provide?
I think we provide top-notch service. I mean, you can ask our testimonials. We do Salamis LLC. They're a big Augusta Business Daily member. We do his business insurance. Steve Claiborne, great guy. Really likes that we answer the first time, according to his quote. So we do a lot of, Shauna Woodward. She's somebody that you could reach out to and ask. I mean, I think she's been pretty happy. We always take the time to listen to people, and that's our main thing. Is we want to listen to people. We do birthday texts because we care about you. We care about our customers. You're not just another number. We're a local business. We're a small business. We need every business that we can get, and anybody that provides us business is extremely valuable to us, and that's why we do things like this. We want to reach out to more people. Our goal is to help people. That's what we want to do. We want to have that person that's like, man, that my insurance is just, it doesn't make sense. Why are they doing this? Well, call me, and maybe we can figure out why they're doing that, or maybe you can not have that problem anymore. So that's what That's our goal, is to just provide the service that you say, I wish I would have gone with him years ago. That's my goal.
And who wouldn't want to save $100 or $200 a month, depending on the number of vehicles and
Yeah.
the situation you're in, as others have in the CSRA? And again, one last time, the telephone number up on the screen, as well as the website. And remember, in a sense, what Kevin said earlier is givers gain. So let's try to help somebody who really helps out the community. It's been such a pleasure
yes, sir.
working
Thank
with
you.
you. And just so proud of you and your energy and what you do. Thanks again.
Yep. Thank you guys for having me. And, again, just by letting us do a quote really helps us out. We will do our best to help you, and we appreciate the support. We love Augusta. We love our community, and please give us a call. We will take care of you. I promise.
Excellent.
Thank you.